Hey, Greg.
Hey, Betty. How are you feeling after last night?
I'm okay. A bit foggy-headed, but okay.
Tell me about it. I must have drunk at least 10 margaritas. I always say I'm gonna pace myself, but I never do. It's like I consume 3 beers in 3 hours and then 10 cocktails in half the time.
It's always the way with you.
Fun party, though. Thanks for inviting me. It's always nice to catch up with your work colleagues. They've always been swell to me.
Yeah, they're a nice group of people, I suppose.
Are you okay? You seem kinda irritable.
Me? No, I'm not irritable.
Are you hungover?
A little bit, I guess. I didn't drink as much as you. Maybe I should have made the most out of that free bar. You were having a lot more fun than me.
I was?
Yeah.
Well, it was a fun party. I like to have fun at parties. What's the point of going to a party and not having fun?
Well, I wasn't having much fun.
Huh? How come?
I think you know why I wasn't having much fun, Greg.
No, I don't.
Have a guess.
You were feeling sick?
Nope. Care to guess again?
Listen, Betty, I don't want to argue. If you're mad about something, then just come out and say it. Don't play games.
Oh, I'm the one playing games, am I?
Well, you're asking me to play a guessing game?
You're so naive, Greg. Or were you so drunk that you can't remember?
I was very drunk. I can't remember much after cocktail number 3, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let me refresh your memory. I wasn't having much fun because I hardly saw you all evening. I must have been wearing some kind of invisibility cloak because you literally ignored me for a good hour.
Really? Oh, babe. I must have been really drunk. I probably wasn't with it at all. Was I talking to Jim and Mike a lot? The new football season has started. You know how those fellows like to talk about football.
Greg, it wasn't Jim and Mike you were talking to. Or dancing with, for that matter. You couldn't stop talking to Millie.
Millie?
Don't play dumb with me. You know who I'm talking about. Millie, the pretty blonde, my best friend at work, recently single Millie.
Oh, yeah, rings a bell. But I was just being friendly. She's nice. I don't think I was talking to her for long. Was I?
No, not long. Just the whole evening. It almost seemed like she was your girlfriend and not me.
Don't be jealous, Betty. I was drunk. I was just being friendly. She's your best friend at work. You know, a lot of girlfriends would prefer their boyfriend and best friend to get along.
Yeah, I would like you two to get along, but maybe just a polite, "Hey, Millie, how were your holidays?" Not dancing the cha-cha-cha with her all evening.
Oh, come on, Betty. It wasn't like that.
How do you know? You say you can't remember after cocktail number 3? You drank 10 cocktails, Greg. That's a lot of time to cha-cha-cha with Millie.
I don't even know how to cha-cha-cha. Isn't that like exotic dancing or something? Or is it a play on chat-chat-chat?
You were doing a lot of both, chatting and dancing.
There's nothing going on between Millie and me.
No? Well, it looked like something was going on, or has been going on.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I met Millie last night.
No, that's not true, Greg. You've met Millie before.
I have?
Stop acting dumb. You know you have. You've met her like 3 times before.
I have?
Stop acting dumb. You met her on my birthday, and you met her when we were shopping in the city.
Did she dye her hair or something?
You honestly don't think I'm that stupid, do you? You're not the first guy to lie to me, Greg. Pleading ignorance will only get you so far.
Listen, Betty, I'm not lying to you. Now you mention it, I do remember Millie from your birthday. But I only really spoke to her properly last night. I was just being friendly. It's part of my nature. I'm a friendly guy. But there's nothing going on between Millie and me. We were just drunk, and you're being jealous.
I know I can be jealous sometimes, Greg, but this didn't feel like you were just being friendly. In fact, it looked like you were being more than friendly.
Think about it rationally for a second, Betty.
Okay.
If there was something going on between Millie and me, if there was actually something going on, wouldn't we try and be discreet about it, like pretend that we didn't know each other?
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do, I suppose, but in the nicest way possible, babe, you're not the smartest guy in the world.
That's a bit mean.
Well, it's true.
But seriously, it's not likely.
It's not likely? What do you mean it's not likely?
I mean, I don't know what the correct word is.
Far-fetched?
Yeah, far-fetched. Wait, what does far-fetched mean again?
Improbable.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not likely.
But when you say that, it doesn't rule it out for certain.
Okay, well, consider this me ruling it out for certain. Honestly, Betty, you have nothing to worry about, I swear.
Swear on what?
I'm not going to swear on someone's life, that's unlucky.
I need you to swear on something.
Okay, I swear on Bubbles' life.
You're swearing on your pet hamster's life? Your pet hamster with one leg?
I love Bubbles. I would be devastated if he died.
Okay, I guess I kinda believe you.
Trust me, babe, if we don't have trust in our relationship, then it's not worth a damn.
I do trust you, I think. It's just, I've been hurt before. I know the signs. I just have my guard up is all. You've known that from the start.
But I've never given you a reason not to trust me.
I know. I just want to be seen and heard. Even if there is nothing going on between you and Millie, it's not fair to ignore your girlfriend all evening, especially at a work event.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay.
Just don't
what?
Don't go talking to Millie about it. I don't want her getting the wrong idea.
What do you mean?
Listen, Betty, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Yeah?
I did feel like she may have been...
What?
Flirting a bit with me.
You think?
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic, Greg. Of course she was. And you were flirting back. Big time.
I wasn't, but I felt a bit like she might be into me. But I don't want to cause any bad feelings between the two of you.
Did she say anything to you?
No, but you know when someone is being a bit flirty, getting into your personal space a bit.
So how did you react to someone getting into your personal space, Greg? You danced with them. That's what you did.
I told you there's nothing going on.
There's nothing going on, but you think Millie likes you and was flirting with you. Sounds a lot like there is something going on.
Don't let this turn into a big deal, Betty. Just leave it.
I need to talk to Millie.
No, you don't. Leave it.
Why? If there's nothing going on, then you don't need to worry about a thing, do you, Greg?
Trust me, Betty, just leave it alone.
Speak soon, Greg.
Betty!
Bye. Hey, Millie.
Hey, Bet. How's it going?
Bit of a foggy head. Sign of a good party.
It was fun. I drank way too much.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't embarrass myself too much.
No, but I do need to talk to you about something.
Sure, I'm all ears.
There's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to come out and say it.
Yeah?
You and Greg were... How can I put this? You were flirting. A lot.
We were?
Well, Greg denies any involvement or responsibility, of course, even though I know he's lying through his teeth, but I just felt really uncomfortable all night.
Oh, Betty, I'm so sorry.
So you admit it?
Yeah, I guess I do.
What?
Listen, Betty, I was going to talk to you about this, but I just didn't think it was the right time.
Talk to me about what?
About Greg.
What about Greg?
Greg has been, how can I put this, acting very forward with me lately.
Forward?
You probably saw him at the party last night.
Well, yeah, I saw you guys flirting with each other. I already said that.
Listen, Bet, you're my best friend at work. I feel so bad that I'm only just telling you this. But I really need you to know that your boyfriend is not the guy you think he is.
Who is he then?
He's in love with me, Betty.
What? He's in love with you?
Yeah, but you have to believe me, Betty. I've told him many times that I'm not interested in him, that it's a lost cause.
You both seemed pretty interested in each other last night.
He wouldn't leave me alone last night. He kept coming up to me, admittedly drunk, demanding I dance with him. He kept saying if I didn't dance with him, then he wouldn't leave me alone.
What?
Yeah. He kept asking me to go to the bathroom with him. I told him no. I said he needed to sober up and to stop disrespecting you. I know he was drunk, but I found his behavior really upsetting.
Oh, Millie, I had no idea. I thought you were hitting on him.
No, I would never hit on someone else's boyfriend, especially yours.
Greg said he thought you liked him.
I don't.
I'm so confused. You both looked like you were having a good time last night. How long has this been going on? Was it just last night?
No, he's been texting me since your birthday party.
Texting you?
Yeah.
Texting you what?
Well, just weird messages, like asking if I wanted to hang out with him and stuff like that.
That's weird. I haven't seen that on his phone.
He must be deleting the text messages.
Did you reply?
Well, Yeah, but just politely saying no, that kind of thing. I can send you the messages if you want to see them.
Yes, please, send them straight away.
I will.
Oh God, I can't believe it. Why would he do that to me?
How long have you guys been dating again?
A year. We're literally just coming up to our anniversary.
And you've never had your suspicions about him before?
Never. Not until last night, anyway. I can't believe this is happening to me again. I have the worst luck with men.
Trust me, Bet, it's hard to find a good guy these days. You're not unlucky. Most men suck.
I guess you're right. Thanks for letting me know, Millie. I guess I need to talk to Greg.
No problem, Bet. See you soon.
Greg, why aren't you answering your phone?
Did you talk to Millie?
Yes, I talked to Millie.
What did she say?
Why are you so keen to know?
I'm just wondering, what did she say?
She told me some interesting things. Mostly they concerned you, Greg.
They were? Like what?
Yeah, she told me that you've been messaging her since my birthday, that she thinks you're in love with her, that you wouldn't leave her alone last night at the party, that you demanded she dances with you. Is this true, Greg?
I can't believe it.
Can't believe what, Greg?
She's lying, Betty.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Millie is lying to you.
No, she isn't. She sent me the text messages you've been sending her.
I've never sent her any text messages.
Then who are they from?
I don't know. Some other guy, probably.
You really are the worst kind of liar.
I'm not lying. Listen, Betty.
What?
I am sort of lying.
What do you mean you're sort of lying?
I mean, something happened between Millie and me, but she's a psycho.
What?
At your birthday party, she was hitting on me, and then she cornered me in the bathroom. She kissed me. I was drunk, so we made out for a while, but then I sobered up. I thought I was kissing you, I promise, but then she wouldn't drop it. She actually texted me, asking if I wanted to hang out with her. She was calling me handsome and everything, but I was scared you'd see the text, so I deleted them. At the party last night, she wouldn't leave me alone. She kept coming up to me, saying if I didn't hang out with her, she'd tell you that we'd slept together. She said you'd believe her because you were insecure and had been cheated on before. I was so ashamed about making out with her on your birthday that I just went along with whatever she said at the party. I didn't want to spend time with her at the party. I wanted to spend time with you. I promise you, Betty, I would never do that to you. I love you.
I don't know who to believe. I'm so confused. Millie is my best friend at work. Why would she do this to me?
Recently single, Millie. Wake up, Betty. She's recently single for cheating on her ex-boyfriend.
She denies that.
Just because she denies something doesn't make it untrue.
I trust Millie.
Do you trust her more than me?
I've known her for longer, so yeah.
Doesn't make her a more trustworthy person, and you've known me for a year.
It doesn't change the fact that you've admitted to cheating on me, Greg.
I told you I was wasted. I thought it was you.
It's funny how you suddenly have a distinct lapse in memory every time you get drunk. Funny how on both of these occasions you and Millie couldn't get your hands off of each other. Anyway, regardless of who is telling the truth, you've both lied to me. But Greg?
Yeah?
I need you to know that if you're lying to me, I will find out. I'll find out if those texts were sent from you, and if they were, we're finished.
I promise you, babe, I'm telling you the truth. I love you. I would never cheat on you with Millie, of all people.
Consider this conversation the start of a hiatus. If I find out that Millie is lying, then you still have a lot to answer for. But if she's telling the truth, I'm never talking to you again.
Okay, babe.
Until then, Greg. The next day when I went to work, I asked Millie if I could see if the text sent to her came from Greg's phone. But Millie told me that her phone had miraculously died and she didn't have it on her. I decided to trust Greg and distanced myself from Millie. I still don't know who was telling the truth, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. Greg did eventually show his true colors, and I caught him cheating on me with one of his work colleagues. Maybe Millie was right after all, and I'm not unlucky. Maybe most men do suck. Hopefully, I'll find one of the good ones soon, though.